All right, what's going on, guys? So I got a quick little video here for you guys. This is gonna be for the 8th gen Civic carbon cowl. I'm just gonna cover quick little tips and tricks that you need to do in order to get this to work perfectly for your cowl. Now, this is gonna be a 3-piece design, and I'm gonna go ahead and quickly explain it. Doing this carbon cowl for this specific card, it is a nightmare. It is that simple. It is very difficult, and there's a reason why nobody, absolutely nobody, it is offering it for this specific chassis. So it's a 3-piece design. Like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it to you. So we have 1, 2, and we have the third one right here. And you can see here we have the factory one. So these pieces will go over your factory OEM plastic cowl. And I say that because it is impossible to do a full 1-piece design or to replicate the OEM one. As you can see here, the OEM one has way too many curves. It is very complicated, and it's not as easy. But you can see here how it looks over. Anyways, when you mount this, this is what you're going to be seeing. You're not going to be seeing any of this because it gets covered. But you can see here how the finish looks, and I'm going to quickly show you what you need to do in order to properly get it on. So the very first one, the one right here in the center, it will literally clip right on. And you can see here, you get a great fitment. You are going to need to trim this little fins right here. You can see here 1, 2, 3, and then you go over here 4, and that is going to be, you need to just trim them with a little cutter, like a zip tie cutter, and that's literally gets it to sit all the way down flush. Now we could have trimmed it here, but honestly it's just easier for you to just slightly trim this, and it lets it sit nicely flush, and that way you get a full flush instead of having cuts through here. So we were just going back and forth. We're like, it's just easier for the customer just to, literally just cut the little fins right there. Nobody sees it, and that way the pieces are all one piece, as you can see here. Otherwise, it would have had cuts here, cuts here. It would have not looked as good as it does over here. All right, so that just goes over, and it fits absolutely great. Now, one of the things is that you need to go in order to get this to fit absolutely perfect and flush. It is gonna be a JB Whale, pretty much a panel bond. You can see here, this is the one that I bought this at Walmart. You can see here, and it's absolutely great. Now I say that because the one in the middle fits great. The fins do need to get pushed down, as you can see here. Okay, mind this is carbon fiber. It does not have the flexibility as you might think it does. This is just goes for anything carbon fiber, and anything pretty much aftermarket. We have tried our absolutely best, but as you can see here, we have done a great job. But obviously, we're not gonna get it 110% perfect, but we have gave it all. So you can see here, it fits great. As you can see here, obviously it's not sitting on the windshield, otherwise it will be resting and it will get it completely flush like that. So you will need to put some panel bond right here, that way it can sit flush, and same thing for the other side, as you can see here. Okay, so that's gonna get it to completely sit flush. Obviously it's gonna be resting on the windshield. All right, the next piece that you need to put some panel bond, okay, and JB Whale, is gonna be on these pieces right here. As you can see here, this is gonna have to get it, otherwise it does not sit flush, and you're gonna need to put some clamps on it because otherwise it wants to lift up. And this was one of the most difficult part. You can see here how many curves it got on like this one. It's pretty much a full flat piece versus this one. So you can see here the panel bond. This is why I'm talking about this one is black, so it doesn't really, if it does leak down, it's not gonna show like if it was a gray one or anything like that. So you can see here, so we put some all through here and some in here, and that way it can sit flush. And then you can see here the other side as well. Okay, you can see how flush it actually sits. You can see some of the black bond coming out, but you can see the fitment once you get it fully down and sitting flush. And you can see the gloss as well. Obviously it will sit like that. Obviously it will be in the other one. You can see it, and then on this side as well. And again, these are just going over your OEM. Mind this, I'm doing this one hand. It's supposed to be in the other one, just to give you guys. I'm not gonna be able to do it, but that's just gonna sit all completely flush. And you can see here the pieces. So again, it's gonna be a 3-piece design. And again, the ones that you're gonna probably have a little bit more difficult time is gonna be this ones. But You want to go ahead and clamp it down. Don't put any vice grip or anything because this thing will break. But obviously just, you know, some, I forgot what I used. It was just some clamps that I used. It was nothing crazy. It was like $1, $2 at the damn Walmart or something like that. I bought them. Can't remember where I put them at. I'm trying to look for them right here. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty simple. So all you need is some this specific one right here. Okay. Otherwise, I don't recommend any of the other ones because it can't lift up. But just wanted to show you guys a quick little video on this. And obviously, somebody's gonna ask how it looks. You know, it's gonna go back. It's gonna have your OEM cowl in it, so it's gonna sit back in the OEM spot. So it's not like it's gonna shift or anything like so. Remember, it's gonna be sitting back with all your clips, so it's not gonna come off or anything like that. That was one of the difficult parts on it. We were trying to make this a full one piece, and it's impossible. I'll tell you that right now. And there's a reason why nobody has done it. Okay. So appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this makes it easier for you guys, and hopefully I get some pictures here on the website so you guys can see how it actually looks on the car all completed. But obviously, you know, it's gonna fit perfect because we're using your OEM bezel as the, you know, as a I don't know how to explain that, but as your pretty much your bottom piece, so it fits perfect. And all we're doing is adding the carbon on top. Oh, one of the things I did forget, that we added the little nozzle right here. This is gonna be for your wiper cowl, your washer fluid. In order, if you do want to keep it, you're gonna need to make it just a slightly little bit longer. I mean longer. I'm messing it up all today. Slightly a little bit bigger in order to get the little buttons out. But you can see here how we left them here, and then the other one. And we mainly did them just so you guys can know where exactly you need to drill instead of you guys trying to figure out where to drill the hole and then you guys drilling the wrong hole. So that's going to be the only pretty much modification you might have to do. It's just if you're going to keep it. We didn't want to make it too big in case some people don't have the washer fluid and then it looks, you know, out of place like this. You know, you can't see it at all, so it looks nice and smooth. But there you go, guys. Appreciate you guys watching once again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.